Jay here for Stretford Paddock. That is the legend that is Andy Tate. Manchester United drawing away at Lyon. On the surface, a draw away at Lyon in the first leg of a Europa League quarter-final isn't the end of the world, but it is massively frustrating evening when you're winning going into the 95th minute, and with more or less the last kick of the game, Lyon get an equaliser. Listen, I'll always fancy United to beat Lyon at Old Trafford, but we could have had a massive advantage there tonight, couldn't we, Andy? We could have got into the return leg with one foot in the semi-final.
Yeah, I've learnt a bit of French tonight. Enculé.
Dare I ask what that means?
No, but Google Translate out there, people will know, and it's directed directly at the goalkeeper. So I'll leave it at that. But the performance...
It's not complimentary.
It's not complimentary. It's enculé, and it is to you, Andre. That's it. But the performance tonight was brilliant. It was... Apart from the clangers, you run your mouth off, chat shit, get banged. That's the keeper, done with. Tonight, it was a good performance in a tough atmosphere. It was a fantastic atmosphere.
Yeah, some of my mates over there, he said.
Lyon as well, and 58,000, and it's their biggest attendance of the season, they were saying. Man United fans had problems getting there. They was late getting in. It's
always the way in it when there's a European aways, man.
Yeah, so was the French Metrolink system in it. But the performance tonight was really good. I thought we were quiet in the first 15 minutes. Then they came into it, got their goal from a free kick. And I'd say it's clangers again, mate. But we rallied. We did well. We had a couple of... Casemiro overhead kick.
What do you make of Casemiro and his renaissance, in keeping with the French theme? Because I'll be honest with you, Andy, and I think you might have been here. Me and you chatting about 18 months ago, and I was like, look, I just think his legs have gone. I don't think he's done. And this was like after, I think there was the Brentford game, and then a bit later on we had the Arsenal game. And you just kept looking at Casemiro thinking, this is almost sad to see a great player who's become a shadow himself.
I seen this at the start of the season, the two clangers against Liverpool.
Oh yeah, when he got subbed at half-time for Toby Collier.
Yeah. And the mistakes, and Jamie Carragher having a go at him. The Crystal Palace from last season as well. And he's like, is he actually playing now to prove his worth to be in the squad for next season? You actually give an arse now because there's something riding on the line. So you can question him like that. But do
you think there's anything in what the manager said that they've realised how to get the best out of Casemiro, how to sort of maybe someone like having you guy who's got legs next to him is
maybe like say with age and all that, it's like you know when to use them, when to not to use them, and do well. But it was okay, the overhead kick as well from him today.
Yeah, I know I'm not just talking about that, but Bruno Fernandes, player you've raved about many times.
Raved.
I mean, that assist for the Xerxes goal was perfect, wasn't it?
I mean, his free kick for the equaliser was brilliant. I mean, the equaliser. I mean, he is so vital. Yeah. He is so vital for us. We could not hit a cow's ass with a banjo, mate. No. We have to rely on set pieces or individualism from him, or to help someone.
It's always him, innit? It's always him. Like, both goals, he's involved in them. The second one, he more or less puts it on a plate for Joshua Zirkzee. I'm not taking anything away from Zirkzee. It's a good header, but you just like you kind of know with United now, don't you? If we've got any chance of this game, it has to be Bruno Fernandes.
It has to be Bruno, and I've met Bruno a few months ago, and I think he recognised me and he gave me a big smile, and I know his heart's in the right place. I've been critical, but you know his heart's in the right place. He's trying to pull levers and do everything for everybody when people are not even pulling the weight in the squad. So, he was so instrumental tonight. And the equaliser on half-time, second half as well. I thought we were really good. They were rattled. They were winded second half. And Lacazette came on, old Arsenal man.
I know, he wound me up a little bit.
Troop's favourite.
Getting involved in all the nonsense as well, when it was kicking off a bit.
I know, to be fair, he had a couple of chances and he should have done
better.
He
should have. You're right there, because there was one away, it was on his right, and I think he's just gone over. It wasn't that far, but it was over.
If that was in the Arsenal days, maybe he scored. He only scored once against us once, and not even that was.
Do you remember when he was all rattled? Because we did that thing, didn't we, where like Jesse Lingard danced at the Emirates? and it was all about their dance. It was our dance floor, and then like they were all posting pictures, weren't they, when he scored about it? It's our dance floor and all that, like the official club account.
I remember it.
I'm proper rattled by
but
silly
the second half was, like it said, they were non-existent up until, like I said, the last 5-10 minutes, and we controlled that second half. I mean, there was a volley from Garnacho. I think taking Garnacho was he shouldn't have gone off.
Do you not think?
No.
I've supported Garnacho. I did a video on the other day sticking up for him, but I know we had the shot on target, but I thought he was a little bit sloppy tonight, Garnacho. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought the pass to Bruno, where he was a bit too far ahead of him, was an easy pass to make. And also, I thought, to be fair, when he did mix it up a bit, Mount was involved, Mainu got involved, obviously the header was leading up to the goal, which is good to see. I want to talk, though, I'd be remiss of me not to mention one player in particular.
Leny Yoro.
Leny, I know you want to talk about him.
Yeah, wow, absolutely brilliant. And he thrives. I mean, we got him from the French league, didn't we? So, yeah, great goal, great performance tonight. And, wow, it's like he said, I think we're seeing the fruits now of a little bit of wise transfer activity.
Don't often say that.
A little bit of credit to Jason Wilcox and I
don't mind giving Jason Wilcox credit.
Whoever signed him, you know what I mean. So yeah, brilliant, absolute from him tonight. And Hojlund was very. Wow.
Do you know what? I don't know what's wrong with him last 2 games. In the live review me and Joe did earlier, I don't even think I mentioned Rasmus Hojlund. Honestly, and that was just, I forgot.
I mean, up to the international break, he scored against Leicester. Scored
Denmark, then against Portugal.
Yeah.
The zoo celebration.
You might front of Ronaldo, that's always my idol. I wasn't disrespecting him. Well, maybe he shouldn't have done that. And he comes back, he was woeful Sunday and he's woeful again tonight. I stunk the place out like a rotten onion.
Rotten onion
in the French end, you know what I mean? So, honestly, it's not. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Do you have much hope for Hojlund having a good future at United, a bright future? Because he's had a difficult season, hasn't he?
Yeah. Like I don't know what's going to happen in the summer. That we're getting linked with Rory laptop. So I see
Rory laptop. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I seen the meme last night. I was watching. Yeah. But
them amusing people behind the production desk.
You want a championship player?
Fun never ends here.
Is that our budget? Is that our level? Championship? You could have the Sporting Lisbon lad. Is that our level? Championship?
Well, it almost was at one point, wasn't it? We all, if it hadn't
rallied.
If Bruno and a few others hadn't decided they wanted to play in the Premier League,
we get the lap. Honestly,
mate, I'll take the lap. I'll be honest with you. It's not my preference, but I think he could do his job. I want to ask you quickly a simple question, Andy. Does To Onana start the second leg?
35 years ago, Ferguson dropped Jim Leighton. Les Sealey went in goal, and the rest is history.
There you go. If you know, you know. The rest is history. Andy, always a pleasure, never a chore. Make sure, you know where to find him. Make sure as well you are hitting like, share and subscribe. That's been Andy Tate. I'm Jay Moyer. This has been a review. Manchester United drawing away at Lyon, but it's all to play for in the second leg. Thanks for watching.